family. This is the Krieger Marx family, is that
Oh,
correct?
it's Krieger.
It's the Krieger
Kriegers.
family.
Krieger.
Can you introduce who the people are in the picture?
Okay, this is Aunt Minnie Krieger, Uncle Willie Krieger, the family of friend Abe Stark.
Abe Stark, S-T-R.
This is your Bubby,
Hi,
Fanny
Bubby.
Krieger, and your Zadie, Joseph
Joe.
Krieger.
And then,
This is Aunt Rena, Aunt Florence, Maishi, and Bummy.
no, you all haven't changed a bit.
And we had all gone to a wedding that day. In fact, we were at the wedding that day.
When the picture was taken.
What we're here to talk about is our family. We're going to meet the Marx and Krieger family. Is that right?
No, you're.
Or we're going to meet the Krieger family.
Only the Krieger.
Okay, we're going to meet the
Marx.
Krieger family.
We know nothing about the Mark family.
Okay.
Other than they all were still in Russia.
Okay, and that's Bubby's family, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're going to find out as much as we can about Bubby's family, and then we'll also learn about the Krieger family. So wherever this goes, it goes. So we will introduce ourselves by the oldest to the youngest, or should we start youngest to oldest? Okay, our oldest sibling we have.
All right, Florence.
I'll say a word.
Introduce yourself. You know your name.
Is Florence Charlie? Florence Krieger Charlie?
Yes, that's how it goes, Kyle.
Your birth date?
Uh-uh.
You don't need that.
Okay.
Okay.
Look on our birth certificate. Then the issue, because I was born at home.
Okay, then we have
Rena Krieger
Dickman.
Dickman.
birth date? Okay.
August the 16th.
Year?
What?
What was the year?
1918.
Woo!
And I'm collecting Social Security. Does that sound good?
Social Security and coupons. Okay, and then we have,
Shirley Krieger Share.
woohoo!
Birthday, July 13th, 1930.
They didn't get my birthday.
Because you wouldn't give it.
Go ahead, you can give us your birth date.
Oh, June the 12th, 17?
That's right,
1970.
19.
Not going 1870.
Oh, he got confused.
1817.
Okay. I need- Okay.
Yours was destroyed. Davina would like to see
Yeah,
that. 'cause
I don't know whether I still have it or not. I'm so glad she has it.
Yes, I'm glad you saw
So
it.
what's going on in that picture? Where's that picture taking place?
That was taken at their friend's wedding. Benny.
Stark.
No.
No.
65 years ago.
Wow. And
More, it was more because, must have been about 70 years.
At least.
Yeah, I've had that as long as I can remember. All my life I've had that.
and who was the person Aunt Rena, you were talking about
Ben, I don't recall his name.
that you said was crazy about?
Oh,
Abe
Abe
Stark.
Stark. Abe Stark.
And who was he?
He was a friend of the family's. They had
Family
met
friend, yeah.
in East Baltimore. He lived in East Baltimore, and he drove a motorcycle. Would you believe it? Then it was unheard of.
Yes.
So that's why we all like Hellraisers, huh?
He would come to our house in a motorcycle, and I often asked us wanted to go riding, but nobody
No, we
wouldn't allow
wouldn't
it.
allow
No,
it.
because it was too dangerous.
Uh-huh.
But he was a very nice man, and he had a wife and two daughters.
They haven't
And
come
the
over
old,
yet.
in Russia, and they came over about a year or two after this picture was taken, and he had a son. Once his wife came in with the two girls.
Well, when did Bubby and Zadie come over?
Well, Bubby came over in 1922.
No, she didn't. She came over in 1913.
Oh, my Bubby, excuse me.
Which Bubby you talking about?
Krieger.
Fanny Krieger.
Fanny Krieger,
1913.
1913, and Zadie came, I think, 1914.
And what part of Russia were they from?
And Solotsk,
She was from
White Russia.
White Russia, Minsk, and Zadie was from Poland.
And how did they meet?
Her uncle, the one who brought her over,
It was a cousin,
a cousin, his name was
Sam Weinstein.
Sam Weinstein,
Mm-hmm.
and he brought her over. And the Grebos also brought her over. They were all related. The Grebo was related to Bubby through her mother,
Okay.
and they brought her over, and she stayed with the Weinsteins. She lived with them, and she met Zadie in the confectionery store she helped. Sam, her cousin Sam. And Zadie came in a couple times, and as soon as he saw her,
He liked
he
you.
liked her.
Oh.
That's right, and they got married in 1960.
She remembers more than I do.
Yeah.
So Bubby came over here with no family.
No,
She was how old?
Cousins.
only cousins.
She
And
was-
she was supposed to bring her sister over, but before World War II, but just so happened when she sent for her, she says no, she couldn't come because she fell in love with this Russian fella, and they were planning on getting married, and she would let her know later on. Since she didn't write, she couldn't write, so they never kept the contract.
Was that difficult for her?
Coming
Yeah,
by herself.
yeah.
She was 16 years old.
But was it difficult for her that she didn't have contact with her family?
Well, she had us. I think
But
this is
before
why
she
she
had
was
you-
wrapped up in our
And
lives.
their family.
Before
and they
that.
were in
So
meetings.
she had you 2 years after she was
She
here.
had Florence a year.
I mean, in
She
Florence.
got married.
If
She got
So she
married
had-
in August of 1916.
16. She was here 3 years.
Aunt Florence, what year was Aunt Florence born? 19?
17. Rena was born 1918.
We're 14 months apart.
So, okay, so she was here a year before she had Aunt Florence.
She was married a year
here
before.
3 years before she got married.
1913,
Came in
that's right, that's right,
1913.
got married in 1916.
Right.
Okay.
And she worked for her cousin as a
Long
buttonhole
time.
maker. No,
No?
but her cousin's name, Reba.
Oh.
He had a factory, and he made men's suits and vests, men's vests, tailor-made, and she did it by hand, a buttonhole
She was a buttonhole maker.
maker.
Mm.
It was Reba that she worked for.
Do you remember her, Aunt Florence and Aunt Rena, would she ever talk about her family? Or missing
No.
her family,
Other
or?
than that she was a, what's that, the religious group. What was she?
Oh, she was a Kane?
Yeah,
A
Cohen. Cohen. And when she got married, of course, she automatically was not a
Zadie
Cohen.
was just a plain Israeli.
So she went down.
She was-
Yeah.
Each generation, we're going further
They were
down.
very religious.
And so Zadie came here the same year as Bubby
I think
did?
1915.
I thought he came in 1913 too. I think they both came in 13. I think I have his papers.
Mhm.
And he came here, his brother,
His brother.
his brothers brought
You're
each
already
one.
here, yes. All
So everyone in his,
Everybody
his
was
sisters
here.
both of his sisters, all three of his sisters were here. And they brought them over, the sons over. First they brought over Uncle Dave, and then Uncle Willie, and then him.
okay.
And then, of course, his father did not have any desire to come to the United States. He was afraid. And so when he passed away, his mother said she wanted to be with her children, and she came over here.
And why wouldn't he come here?
He said it was trade.
It was
Is
trade,
that what it was?
that's right, it was trade here.
Huh.
And he didn't want the family. I guess he was afraid of assimilation.
Now, did they keep in touch? He kept in touch with his parents when they were in Poland?
Apparently, they
We
must have
don't
kept
know.
in touch. Well, how did they get the Bubby here?
They must have,
They
their
must have
brother.
kept in some kind of touch. Somebody did some kind of writing. But
Now-
once the Bubby came, then
No more.
that was it. She came.
And that was it.
We don't know any bad.
And he died, the grandfather died, the father died.
Do you know their names? The parents'
Sure.
names?
The parents'
Yeah.
name was
Avram.
Avram, and the mother was the Sorleah.
Sorleah.
That's her name for
She's
Oh, that's who you're named after? It was Avram and Sarleah
Sarleah.
Krieger.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know about the grandparents?
Their parents? Yeah.
We know.
Huh,
We
Nobody
don't know
beyond
about the
that.
great-grandparents. In our case, it would be great-grandparents.
right.
No, we know nothing about them. And Bubby's father was a Kohen, of course, and he was very, very religious. And his name was, was it?
Dubby.
Dubby,
That's it,
Dubby.
Dubby. That's what Debbie's name there,
Yeah.
Dubby
Do you
Shlomo.
remember just something
So
like that?
Zadie's father's name was David,
And her
Debbie's
mother,
father's name
was Avram.
Avram.
Bubby's father's name.
was Dubby.
David, and
And her mother's name was Yenta.
Yenta, which,
Yeah. Joycey was named for her.
which
Huh.
the Hebrew name is Yehuda. Yehuda.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Julie's name for, Yehuda. She's
And
named for
Joycey.
both Bubbies.
Bubby's mother's name?
Bubby's mother's name was
Yeah.
They only knew Jewish names then.
Okay.
Now it's Hebrew, and it would be now Yehuda.
Okay. And what about her? Do you know about their family?
No.
Any of their brothers or sisters' names?
Oh, and she had a brother, Moshe.
She-
That we know.
I thought she had a large family.
She had two
She had a
brothers.
sister, Tybal, that's Tova's name for. They translated to Hebrew to Tova. She had one sister, Tova,
Uh-huh.
and she had a brother, Moshe.
And she had two brothers that were both in the cavalry and
Yeah.
they were killed in the war. I don't know the other guy.
But she didn't keep in touch with. How did she know that he was killed in the war?
At that point, maybe they were still writing or still in, I don't know, contact.
Her sister, she kept in contact with her sister.
How did they get in contact? How did they write? They didn't write.
They couldn't write.
No.
Unless people wrote for them.
Who was the Aunt Ina or the?
Ida
Ida.
and Sam. That,
Oh,
they
that,
were
the
her
cousins.
cousins.
They were cousins.
Ida's, yeah.
Huh.
But isn't that something to hear? We've forgotten about all these relations. Suddenly it's all coming out.
Yeah.
So did they ever talk about, either one of them ever talk about their families
No,
or their
because I
parents?
found the crickets were all over here.
But when you were growing up, did they ever say stuff, well, your parents or your
No.
grandparents or my parents or this is how I was raised? What was Bubby's life like growing up?
What kind of a house? Did they show us that they had a dirt floor or something? Lived
Yeah.
in one room?
Yeah.
One room house or something?
And they all lived in that one room?
Yes, and of course on the side had the bedrooms, or the beds, whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. And what about Zadie?
Never heard anything about
His
this.
father was a peddler, or his father was like a yeshiva bacher, and his mother.
Yeah, yes, he
did
bring it
this.
back, yeah. He did all the
He
studying.
did all the studying.
And
He
she,
was-
and she was the money
She
maker.
took care of
Business.
she was a business
It was
lady.
it's like a market, where they sold all kinds of clothes.
Hmm. So what did they do when they started a family? Bubby and Zadie got married.
Yeah.
He worked in a factory.
He worked in the factory
Sonneborns.
in
That's how
Sonneborn.
Sonneborn-
And Bubby did what?
She took
She
care of her
worked-
children.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And once she had the children, she stayed home. The women stayed home.
When did they become citizens?
It's 1924 or something like that.
And she in, I think, 1962.
Yeah.
Wow, why so long?
Automatically, they became it that year.
You could, if you were here, if you were over a certain age, they would automatically. But she did study. She had to study. She had to
Yeah.
learn. And here, now, not knowing how to read or write, we went through everything with her. We used to study with her.
Why didn't she do it sooner?
I think it was a certain law that was passed at that time that if you were above a certain age, if you knew basically the way the government
Would that
operated,
interfere with
things
that?
like that,
They're talking interfere with
No. Yeah.
that they would just ask you a minimum of questions and you could manage because she never did learn how to read or write. She could write her name and that was
that's
all.
all she knew.
But she knew who the president was. I remember I went into the room with her and he had different presidents' pictures on the wall and she knew who they all were. And she knew about Congress and all and the two houses and the White House and all of that. She knew a lot of that.
What was it like?
I still think had she been educated, she would have been very smart. And she did her own sewing, and she cut from the newspaper. If I wanted to have a dress, she said, don't worry. She'd take the newspaper and cut it to whatever I showed her in the store. And
She
she'd
made
go
her
home.
own
Patterns.
patterns out of newspapers.
Did she always make your clothes?
Yes, we never bought clothes.
So,
We didn't. She made the skirts. The only thing we bought was underwear. She couldn't make that.
did her and Zadie, because things were so difficult, was there ever arguing, or what was their marriage like?
Oh, fine. They They played cards. Pinochle. with Aunt Vinny and Uncle Willie and
We
Mr.
lived, we
Chetzer.
lived on a three-story house on Parkwood Avenue, two families. They had the first floor, we had the second floor, we shared a room on the third floor. And they had card games all the time.
All the time.
Whoever came in.
Aunt Florence, what was it like for you being the oldest? Were there a lot of responsibilities?
Yeah.
always make sure the house was kept clean and kitchen floor was scrubbed.